What's up, guys? Kote here. Not sure why I did that. Hey, guys. My name is Gold, so there's that. But I'm going to make a feeble attempt at a Let's Play, and I'm not sure how this is gonna go. My summer has opened up, and I think I want to just try something. It's going to be fun for me. I've never played through this version of Final Fantasy IV before on the SNES, and if you're going to watch, that's fine. If not, feel free to unsubscribe or just dislike all my videos. Either way, but if you are going to watch, hopefully you enjoy. So, let's just get started. This file is 30 minutes of gameplay from a... This is my failed Let's Play attempt just now, so we're gonna try this again. Attempt 2, this time with better audio. I probably shouldn't have told you that it was my second try. It's alright. Don't worry about it. So, Final Fantasy IV is one of my favorite games ever. I love this game, but I've only played it on the DS. I know that's like a crime, but this is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Not easily, but it is definitely my favorite Final Fantasy game. And I love this game, but I haven't played it on the SNES. I don't know why. Never gotten around to it. I've played the DS remake, which is I've heard pretty close to the original, but it's gonna be interesting because I know there are some different abilities you can have. And there's a couple things that are not in this version that are in the DS version, so should be interesting. But just to quickly summarize what's going on here, Cecil is the captain of the Red Wings. He's the main character of this game. He's going to be in your party, a part of you. You're going to be controlling him throughout the game, the entire game. You'll never be without Cecil. And that right there, that was a flashback to taking the crystal from Mysidians, the city of Mysidia. And they happen to not fight back, so basically what these guys are saying right here, I'll let you read text later, but this stuff's pretty unimportant. Basically, we're the Red Wings, Cecil is the captain, and we've just done something somewhat dishonorable in that we've took the crystal, which is apparently necessary as decreed by the king, from some innocent civilians who didn't even fight back. Right here, we're gonna party it up. I'm not doing anything right now, sorry. Ooh, blech. But it's just gonna automatically fight a couple battles for me. Blue Fang. But yeah, this game is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try to get through as much of it as I can. Hopefully, I think I'll be able to finish it. Maybe it's just 1:20 AM and I'm really motivated to do this right now, but I've been playing Final Fantasy non-stop lately. I have files that I've played in the last 5 days on Final Fantasy III for DS, Final Fantasy III for NES, Final Fantasy IV for SNES, Final Fantasy IV for DS, Final Fantasy V for SNES, Final Fantasy VI for SNES, and Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 13-2. And I've been thinking about getting back to my Final Fantasy 9 playthrough. So, oof, it's taken over my life. I've had a little free time during the summer finally, and other than college essays and summer reading, which I actually have a lot of, but I've been getting stuff done, so, we're gonna try to play this. That was a mouthful, the last couple minutes. Anyway. The Obsidians, they didn't resist at all. This is Bagan. He is the captain of the guard at Baron Castle, which is Cecil's hometown, and we'll be going here a lot. Well, not a lot, but we'll be here. We'll come here a couple times as our adventure goes on. So Bagan is leading us to the king, rather, at the moment. So, Bagan reads our minds and says that I've developed a distrust of the throne. So, basically, he's noticed that I am not so confident in our orders to fight off the innocent civilians in Mysidia, and take the crystal. I don't really understand what the motivation is behind it, so I'm questioning the king. The king is going to be very happy about that. He tells me to leave, and I say no. There you go. Why do we need the crystals? They aren't even a threat. Is this honorable? So now we find out the king raised me like a son and then fired me. So I was captain of the Red Wings, and now I'm going to eliminate the Phantom Beasts that haunt the Upper Valley. This is Kain. Kain is the leader of the Dragoon Knights, or the Dragon Knights. He's going to try to defend me, and he gets kicked out too. I get the bomb ring. Who knows what that's going to do to the Phantom Beasts. Alright, so leave all the preparations to you. No way. Alright, so basically, I'm going to go talk to Kain. Kain and Cecil are friends, but they have a little bit of tension between them. I'll mention what that's about later. Coming up here, Kain was also raised by the king as a son, and his father was a Dragon Knight who died. So Cecil mastered the Dark Sword and now leads the Red Wings. Kain leads the Dragon Knights, so these guys are both very successful. And yeah, they have a little bit of competition between them. We'll find out why. It is friendly competition though, these guys like each other. Yeah, so these are what I think are the only items here. Throughout the games I'll have little weird passages like this. If you notice there's a thing on the wall here, just press A on it and boom. 10. 40 gil, and another. Ether. There. Now we must find the way to Cecil's room. I want to say it's this way. Gotta go to bed, wake up early in the morn, and go fight some phantoms. So this is Rosa. Rosa is Cecil's love interest, and they're not married or anything, but they both love each other, and she's very concerned about him. Also, there's Kain. We think Kain really likes Rosa, but shh, you're not supposed to know that yet. This is Cid. Cid's another character who's in he's a recurring character in Final Fantasy games, and usually he's associated with engineering of some type. Here is no different. He builds airships for the castle. He's been questioning the king too a little bit, and he just decides he's gonna go home. So now we're back in the tower, the west tower of Baron Castle, and I'm just gonna go to bed. As a knight, he was known for his kindness and valor. Kain and I were orphans. Yes, blah blah blah. To think that we would do such a thing, even under orders. This is an outrage. Rosa, come into my room. Get it on. So, Rosa's concerned about me. I, being the dude that I am, can't accept help from a woman. So, I'm just gonna ignore her and tell her to go away. Angst. Yes, Cecil is very angsty at the beginning of this game. Aww. just a dark knight. The Dark Knight Rises. Saw that movie. Great movie. I love The Dark Knight Rises. I love The Dark Knight too. Batman Begins, I think, is the name of the first one in that trilogy. Also a fantastic movie. I like all three. Some people don't like the first one. Some people don't like the second one. Some people, only hipsters would hate the second one. The second one is a good movie. If you don't like it, you're a liar. Or you're stupid. Sorry. Third one is good, though. I like the third one. Alright, so now it's going to show you a bunch of scrolling text for like 800 minutes. This is pretty unexciting, to be honest. I think there's really nothing you need to see here. I'm going to speed through it. So, thus the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command, the Red Wings. He and the Dragon Knight Cain were ordered to journey to Mist, a provincial village, which lay beyond the mountains of a valley encased by a deep fog. Airships. Flight long had been an unattainable dream of mankind. These vessels gave men the power to soar through the heavens. Soon, like all mankind gives a peak of greed. Country of Baron became the world's strongest military power through their airships, the Red Wings. But why would such a powerful country seek out the crystals? What power do they hold? Why does mankind corrupt every realization of its dreams? Why are the monsters increasing even in daylight? So there are monsters in daylight, and Baron has taken over the world, basically. They're the strongest military power. So, America. Oof. Alright. So here we are, about to begin our journey to Mist, and I'm going to cut off the first episode here. I know it's not very exciting, but I'll be right back, hopefully either in the next couple of hours, depending on how motivated I am, or tomorrow with Part 2 of Final Fantasy IV on the SNES.